My name is Nancy Hutchison, and I got interested in Feldenkrais because I was having a lot of jaw tension, and I was also noticing that in one of my legs, it seemed like there wasn't symmetry in the feeling in my legs. And so I started looking around online. That's what everybody does these days, looking around online, and came across the whole idea of Feldenkrais and thought, this sounds really like something I might want to try. Then I had a chance to read about the different practitioners, and the things that Bryce had said about himself really resonated with me. So that's why I gave him a call and then came for, I think, 15 sessions of individual work, and then also been involved in the ATM class. So during those 15 sessions, an interesting thing for me, I guess, I'm a scientist by background and training, and so I knew that in my head I was going, why do I think this is going to work, and how does this work, and why should I be doing this? But I decided to go more with my intuitive sense and just listen to my gut on this. So I could tell that I was feeling different after these sessions, and different is hard to quantify, but I felt more relaxed, and I noticed that I began to have improvement in this left leg where I had been having this kind of numbness in the bottom of my leg. I guess it's one of those things of just going with what seemed like it was really working. And in terms of working with Bryce directly, he's really calm and easygoing. It makes it really easy to be with him and to just try the things that he says try. There's no pressure to do something that doesn't feel right or doesn't make sense. So that part is really nice for me as well. And there's a little bit of conversation that we have, but it's not a huge amount of talking. But certainly not like you're at a therapist or something where there's lots of conversation. Instead, it's really about using your body and then just noticing the difference in how your body feels afterwards. So during the 15 one-on-one sessions that I was doing, I also began coming to the ATM classes that are held once a week, midday on a Wednesday, and found that those also gave me a chance to, partly to meet some other people who were doing Feldenkrais, which was really nice. But what I learned in those kinds of lessons is really something that's been one of the biggest things that has been sticking with me, which is this sense of you don't need to be trying to do something harder all the time. You don't need to do a kind of an exercise that hurts, and hurting is going to be better for you somehow. Instead, there's this sense of let's try doing it a little easier, a little less effort, a little less effort, a little easier each time. And that's the piece that stays with me all week round, and I find myself continually using that kind of thinking in other things that I'm doing. So I might be in my basement trying to move something, and suddenly I go, oh, there should be an easier way. And every time there is. I mean, that's the amazing thing. There's an easier way. And so I use that both when I'm walking down the street and when I'm just doing things that seem hard out in the world. So I've been actually trying to get a number of people to come to Feldenkrais. I have several different people I've met who've talked about, either stress in their lives or something in their body that's not feeling quite right. And what I keep trying to say to them is, I can't tell you exactly how this works, but I would really encourage you to give it a try and see if it works for you. It doesn't take a lot of effort, and I think you'll be really amazed at how your body's going to feel different and much better when you've been doing this.